on YouTube? It's your boy Miguel, aka Migonzo Z. Today we'll be doing the toy review, but before we get that going, I just want to make sure y'all make sure to hit that like and that subscribe. It really helps me out in the long run. But we will be going to 2 stores today. They are my local Target and Walmart, and we're gonna go see if we can find that Super Saiyan God Goku. Hopefully we do. If we don't, then we don't. I did pre-order it off Amazon, but it's not excuse me, off Amazon, but it's not going to show up till the 16th apparently, so that makes me think I'm not going to be able to find it till August. So if that's the case, it's fine. We'll go look, see what we can find in these 2 stores, and then we'll go home and do the toy review. Okay, so looks like we still have a Trunks and Naruto. Betty Ball. So one I don't have. Some Gokus, nothing special, guys. At least I don't see anything. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Not bad. Okay, well, looks like there's nothing here but crap. Like I said, nothing there. Easy get in, get out kind of situation. We're gonna head off to Walmart, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, here is the Crunchyroll section. I did not see anything but chainsaw, One Piece, stickers, Crunchyroll, nothing. I always thought about getting this and using the little props for the rosé that I do have, the Goku Black, using like this stuff, the background, using that for him instead of paying that full price for it. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Be kind of cool. Okay, well there you have it, you guys. Let's just head back to the house and do the toy review. I think you guys are gonna like this one. Okay guys, so we are back at the house, and today I will be doing a review on this Dragon Ball Super superhero Piccolo. Now this one does not come with a cape, and it's very minimalistic. It doesn't look like it's got a lot of stuff. He's got 2 different heads that you can swap out besides the one he's already got on. But I do want to just kind of go over on how I'm going to start doing these ratings. I did come up with like a little rating system. It is a rating system of possible 50 points. Now, that sounds crazy, you know, I could do just the 1 out of 10, but I kind of want to get into like the specifics. So, what I did is I just came up with the list, and I will put the list in the description below. This is going to be the new rating system. This is how it's going to go, and this is just what I think will be like easiest, because I started, I'll go over it here with you just so we can understand what it's like. Again, I'll put it down in the description below so you guys can have a good idea. And the first thing we'll do going into this is packaging. Now packaging has a total of 5 points. So for example, if I think this packaging on this toy is a 5 points, that means it's high quality, collector friendly packaging with good design. Now, if I don't think it's great and I think it's maybe an average packaging, like 3 points, average packaging, functional but not special. So again, I'll leave it down in the description so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And there's a total of 6 different categories. Let's just say it's categories. So the first one will be packaging. The second one will be accessories and extras. Number 3 will be sculpt and detail. Number 4 will be paint and finish. Number 5 will be articulation. Number 6 will be a value for money. The overall score calculation will be about 50. Again, I will leave it in the description below. So if you do like it, let me know. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Nevertheless, let's just get on with the review of the toy. one more thing before we get started with the review. I did end up getting Android 20, aka Dr. Giro, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a pretty great action figure, but I am kind of upset because I do order my stuff from Amazon, and most of the time before I do order, I look through eBay, I look through whatever site has them, and I kind of compare, and usually it's a pretty good deal. This was $80 on Amazon with $11 of shipping. I bought it because it was 80 bucks. I just had to pay the shipping, and well, I think it was 96 bucks on eBay. I don't remember, but I bought it, and usually they actually send them in boxes. Like, I even got this Turles in the shipping box from Tamashi Nations, and usually they're either bubble wrapped and then put in another box. But this one came in a bag, and I was not happy at all. And I could have returned it. And I don't know. I just felt like it really didn't matter since I'll be opening him. But this whole left side was kind of crushed. I did fix it a little, but as you can see, like, it was crushed, and I was not happy about it.
Now I'm mad. I'm really, really mad.
Like, the bottom is now just doesn't look as good, and it actually even opened. Like, it crushed so bad that this just came off. I was kind of upset, but it is what it is. Either way, I did get the Dr. Giro, and it does come with like a Goku face. You can see it right there behind the R. So again, these will be open later down the road. If you guys do want to see me open that one, you know what to do. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and nevertheless, let's get on to the review. Now, this one is an open box, but I bought it for $20, which is, I think, a steal. Originally a $35 figure. Again, I think this one runs cheap because it's very minimalistic. There's not a whole lot going on here besides hands and faces. And as you can see, the packaging on these, they're pretty standard, unless you're getting something from like an event exclusive like San Diego. They usually come with like a black and then like a black outline with some color in it. It's like a single color. It's like black or blue or black or orange, black or pink. That's just like the only packaging that they come with. Most of the time you'll just find them like this, where the packaging has the character here and then the open case where you can see inside. Again, it's actually I think it's very good. Quality wise, I mean, it's still cardboard. What do you expect? What happened? You got these ends here that just lift up. These will grab anything all the time. They just lift up. Again, if you buy it new and you take care of it, yes, it will hold up. But most of the time, like even this Vegeta here, see that? The corner there? Exactly. They're just not. I don't think the packaging is bad. I just don't think it's the best. Packaging does have a lot of Piccolo, more Piccolo superhero.
Shut the hell up.
And then here you can see inside, and if you can see, he has the name here as well, both in English and Japanese. Super modeling. Again, the packaging is good. It's nothing to brag about. They all usually come like this. The older packaging I kind of like a little better. It just looks outdated, and this is more modern, I guess. But for the packaging, I would probably give it probably a 3. You know, average packaging, functional but not special. Let's get to opening this item. Again, it's already open, so it's not a big deal. Again, he comes with, yeah, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other hands. You have the key blast hands. You got these like just open hands. These are kind of like the fighting hands that he has. He usually doesn't close. He does close his fist, but sometimes he just kind of does this weird thing with his hands where he's just constantly like like kind of just grabbing the air. 3 total heads, one where he's kind of just looking forward, an angry one, and a screaming one. So again, packaging average. I'm sure a lot of toys come looking like this. Now let's get this open without spilling everything. Now we'll show you guys everything here in a sec. Here's Piccolo himself. Let's get on to the next point, which will be the accessories and extras. That's number 2. Now this one can be a 0 to 10 points. He already has 3 points. Let's see how this goes. Again, very minimalistic. Let's put them off to the side. Let's look at these. You can try to do this without spilling them, but gravity will probably do its work. He comes with 2 spare heads and 5 hands. So 2 pairs and 1 extra special beam cannon hand, which is fine because that's usually the pose people want to have him in, is that special beam cannon, and that's probably what I'll put him in. So let's take a look at the hands real quick. Pretty detailed. You can see you can see all the folds in his fingers. The nails are pretty spot on. So pretty good quality of hands. Like I said, he looks pretty. Detail's there. It's not like it's not there, especially with his faces. But it's not. It's very few. The quality's there. It's just very few. Like I said, it doesn't come with a whole lot, which is fine. It's a few accessories. Like there's not much here to go off of. So what I will give it on the accessories and extras is a 4, which is still good. It's a few accessories, average quality. A lot of them, some of them have like 7 pairs of hands and 5 or 4 or 3 to 4 different faces. So most of them that have hair, they have the hair. They have like 2 different sets of hairs. Next thing we'll be looking at is the sculpt and detail. Brought them a little closer here. Now, the sculpt looks pretty well. The details, I think they look amazing. It's pretty spot on Piccolo. You can't deny it. Like, that is Piccolo. He's smirking at you. He's cocky. He's Piccolo, It's all there. And the guy that I bought it from said he just displayed it, and it looks like he opened it and did that, because all I'm really seeing here is like a little bit of dust. But the details on his arms, the lines, they're pretty spot on. The shoes, can't forget the shoes, my boy. And then of course you can even see the lines of the action figure here of Piccolo, like you can in his arms. The little wristbands, the waistband. Like I said, it looks spot on. It's Piccolo. Like, you can't. You've seen bootleg ones, and they're awful. The shoulders, pretty cool. It looks amazing. This is one reason I love the toys, or the action figures, excuse me, is because they just look amazing. And don't worry, guys, we will pose them, and I will show you detailed poses and stuff. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with like key blasts either, so hence that score I gave him on the accessories. But the sculpt and detail, it looks spot on. Like, I'll give it a 10. With exceptional detail, accurate to the character, and finely sculpted features. Like, this is pretty accurate. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and nitpick it, because I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. It looks spot on. Most people are just gonna display it and not have it this close to their face. So, again, spot on. 4, you guys, would be the paint. The paint looks pretty good. It's amazing. There are some spots I've noticed where it kind of bleeds through. Same here with the shirt. It's supposed to be red, but the green, and then the shirt, you can see some green on the shirt. Again, very minimal. Like, I'm surprised they even got this down here. They got it pretty well. There's the back of his legs there. Even his eyes. They don't have anything crazy going on. So, again, nothing crazy. I'm not noticing any. Again, it's just very little, like, bleeding from the paint. Like, you can see it kind of gets on his arms here too, on his forearms. You can see the little brown tannish color going to the red. The same on here. You can see, again, I'm sure this isn't easy. It's not easy to do that kind of paint where it's very detailed like that. So again, it's not, I think it's what you expect. It's very minimal, guys. Like, again, unless you have the toy this close to your face, you're not going to see it. Like here, you can see the red, and it's fine. It looks great. It is Piccolo. He's an amazing character. It looks like him, and that's just the way it is. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10, which means it's excellent paint with minor imperfections, and those minor imperfections are just the bleed throughs that are kind of just going through here. So again, not bad at all. Okay, you guys, so I think he's at 26 points out of 50, and we still have to cover the articulation, which is one of the most important ones, and the value for money. So let's get on with the articulation, starting with his head. His head does turn all ways. It doesn't, it tilts, yeah, kind of tilts left and right. You can have him look up, you can have him look down. His shoulders come up about yay far. You can move his shoulders around like this. You can bring them up, like said. You can bring them out. Again, these might not look in some ways perfect because they're just not. They're not ever going to be perfect. Depending on how you pose them, they might just look weird. But if you got like normal poses and stuff, you should be okay. His elbows come in, extends that far, doesn't go any further back, forward. His wrist, and again, you can change his hands for that same reason that his wrists are very, very posable. You have his chest, very good. His waist does twist, and obviously you can make him look down. Let's go to his legs. His legs are pretty flexible. I mean, you could do the whole split if you really want him to do that. His knees, they do come back far up. There's not a whole lot back here stopping him. I don't think I need him to go super, like, all the way to his back, you know, but this piece here does kind of stop him a little bit. Not a big deal. I mean, he goes far up. Like, I guess he does go all the way up. Look at that. So again, the articulation on these toys are probably what they're known for. They're pretty great. They're stiff, and they're a little not hard to move, but like they're just stiff, which is good because it just shows the quality. You have the knee here, which is like 2 joints, so you can have them just move below the knee or above the knee, so it's up to you, or both. You can have them do both. You can move his toes up quite a bit. Looks like he wants to tap dance, but he's not going to because he's Piccolo. He doesn't dance, or does he? But I mean, the articulation is crazy. Again, if you want him doing like some weird poses, you'll be able to see it with the joints, and they're stiff, so there's not a whole lot of wiggle there. I mean, look, he just stands, which is what I look for in an action figure, is the fact that he can just stand when I tell him to. So, for articulation, I'll give it a 10. That means it is a highly articulated with a wide range of motion and stable joints. And this here now is the value for money. Well, I paid $20 for him, but the original MSRP was $35. So $35 gets you all of this, which honestly, it's not bad. For paying $20, it's great. That's a good amount of accessories. That's a good amount of toy there. And again, most of what you're paying here is for the engineering, which is the articulation, which is fantastic. So having said that, I would say a 4, which is very good. Minor concerns about the price. I mean, I'm not concerned. $35 is fine. So an overall score would be 39 out of 50, which again, if it had more accessories, it would probably gotten a bigger score. Box again isn't super crazy, but I will show you guys everything in more detail, and then I will pose him. Again, the articulation is fantastic, so we'll have a little bit of poses here at the end for you. This is totally my opinion. It's based on my opinion. This is just how I feel about the toy. This scoring system is something I just came up with that would just made sense to me. 39 out of 50 is not bad at all. Again, doesn't have a lot of stuff. It's not perfect. The $35 for what it has, it's not crazy. I mean, 35 is the lowest, but this is an example of a character that has the least amount of extras. I mean, there are some that have character faces that you can only get with said characters. Having said that, for this action figure, it's worth $35 because of the engineering, the articulation, and everything that, like all the poses you will be putting it on. So again, this is just based on my opinion. So if you do like the scoring system, if you did like the video, leave a comment below. Let me know your opinion. Again, it's not a bad Piccolo. It's really great. He's one of the best characters in the show. Lots of people's favorites. And again, I'll probably be redoing that Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, or Super Saiyan Blue Goku, just for the fact that I come up with the scoring system. And again, that was a $35 toy, so we'll see how it stacks up with this Piccolo that has very little, and I'm pretty sure that Goku has a lot more sets of hands than this one does. So if you do like what you see, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. Again, I will leave the scoring system down below so you guys can look at it, and if you guys feel like it's fair or if it's not, I mean, let your opinion be heard. I would love to get some feedback. Let's just leave it at that. So having said that, again, I will try to upload again, and I hope you guys like this video. So thanks for watching.